What is the most bizarre and terrifying crime case you have ever heard of? The Visalia ransacker, East Area rapist, Golden State killer, Joseph James DeAngelo. I believe he started out as the East Sacramento flasher and Cordova Meadows burglar. He escalated from a pervert and non-violent robber to a calculated rapist and killer, aided by his police training. Even after being fired from the force for shoplifting, he most likely listened in on a police radio to know their movements. In one incident where a woman had reported a prowler, the detective who arrived to investigate was surprised when she said she had heard police radio chatter and thought they were already there. Aarons methodically surveilled his victims and often brazenly struck when the man of the house was home, binding him and stacking plates on his back so he'd know if he moved. By the time his surviving victims realized it was over, he was long gone. He knew his hunting grounds like the back of his hand. Part of his strategy was to park his car some distance from the crime scene, and make his escapes on foot or bike via storm drains and other roads. His planning sometimes also involved entering a target's home and looking around inside while they were away. He taunted victims with calls, sometimes years after the crime had been committed, or before an attack in order to learn their schedule. In total, he is responsible for a total of 13 murders, 51 rapes and 120 burglaries. That number is most likely higher when you take into account attacks such as the one that occurred in Sarda Way.